What's up, everybody? Let's head on over to the Encore and the Wynn and explore both of them. Let's check out these casinos. We are walking across the street from Resorts World. That's where we were staying on this trip. And we were heading right over across the street to this other hotel, the Encore. We were going to walk in here and bada bing! Check that out. Now, this is just as you walk in. They have these luxurious rugs, these awesome chandeliers. I thought that this just looked so nice. Here's a little bit of the casino floor. And again, you can just tell by all the architecture, they just put a lot into this place. It is super luxurious, super fancy. Look at the trees. I think those are fake, but they still look pretty real. And it was pretty nice. There's the high limit room. There's something else. I don't know what that is exactly. There's Excess. That's a club that's at Encore in the casino. And then here we were walking across from the Encore over to the Wynn. You could see the sign for the Wynn all the way down there at the end of the hallway. And on our way there, we saw this awesome gorilla baby. Oh yeah, he's stunning and ready to go. I wonder if he's like $1 million. What about this piece? How expensive do you think this piece is? Like 7 million? Yeah, I'd say like 7 million. And then we made it over to the Wynn, which looks pretty much exactly like the Encore. They are connected and they're like sister hotels. Look, they even have these McLarens in here. What the heck? Yo, can we test drive it? And look how beautiful this is. How romantic. I wish Kimberly was here. Look how nice it is with the lights and everything. People getting photos. Just a really nice spot for photos and sightseeing. And it brings some energy to the hotel. So yeah, the Encore and the Wynn. It was a good time exploring them both. Both very fancy with their boutiques, luxury stores, and restaurants. Awesome experience over there.
We had an awesome time exploring, what is this, Encore and the Wynn. But we are going to go back and get ready for dinner now. We're going to Crossroads, I believe it's called. A place over at Resorts World. It's vegan, so let's go check it out.
Oh yeah, baby. We love to eat vegan when we can. That's a little fun fact about me. I try to eat vegan just because it's healthier and it saves the world in a way. Anyway, that's another story. But yeah, we were going to eat at Crossroads tonight. It's a 100% vegan restaurant and it's like fine dining. I was so excited. So we had to get back to Resorts World. Here's a scoot on tootin' inside. Getting back in. Look at this grand entrance. Pretty nuts. All these casinos and hotels are just so elaborate. But yeah, we had to get ready for Crossroads. That was our next stop of the night. We were going to meet up with all the girls and make sure that we had an awesome vegan meal. And dang, just look at that view at night. Look at Encore and Wynn across the street there and the other hotels and casinos down the strip. Just what a view. What a view. Shout out again to my friend Ali and his dad Nabil for getting us the room, guys. So it was almost 8 p.m. Our reservations were at 8. It was time to go. There we are, Crossroads. Let's go enjoy ourselves a good vegan meal. So yeah, so this was definitely one of my favorite parts of the trip. I can already say that. Look how nice the atmosphere was. It was dark. They had nice lighting. The wait staff was really well spoken and they took care of everything we needed. Here they are setting us down at the table. And yeah, we have nothing like this around me in my local area, so this was such a treat. Kimberly started out with this very good-looking drink, and then I got an old-fashioned because, oh yeah, I knew they'd crush it, and they did. And we got a little cheers video here. Yep, don't worry. Lexi got the good one. Mine was not the best. Hers was the correct one. And then let's introduce some friends. So we have some friends here. We have Lexi right here. Lexi, she's one of Kimberly's friends from Arizona. And then we also have Jasmine. Jasmine from Arizona, too. They both came out to visit us, and they both wanted to eat vegan, too. So we got the vegan calamari, and it was great. And then we got our entrees. We got our pasta. Vegan pasta, vegan cheese. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And we all got pasta for the most part. Look at this. I even got an ice cream, a delectable little scoop. Oh, look how cute it was. Vanilla bean. Overall, such an excellent dinner. And the next day, Saturday in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we were up early. We had a lot to do. We wanted to make the most of the day. We only had a little bit of our trip left. It was time to enjoy Las Vegas, baby. Let's go.
All right, it's like 9:24 a.m. and we are at Starbucks right now. We're at Starbucks in Resorts World Casino, and then we're going to be, I don't know what we're doing today. We have dinner at 5:30, but we got to figure out what else we're doing before then. So let's get to the day. Let's get our coffee. So I got to get one for the beat, Lexi.
Yeah, so usually I'd go to a craft coffee house, like a small family-owned coffee place, but we only had Starbucks here, so it's fine. We settled. It was still okay.
Okay, let's go explore the strip. Come on. Okay, this is kind of crazy. iShowSpeed is at Resorts World right now. We're gonna go see if he's downstairs. Let's go see. Let's go see.
Oh yeah, iShowSpeed was in Vegas and he was at Resorts World. He like posted it on his story. So I walked around downstairs, but we couldn't find him. And eventually I just said, let's get breakfast. And we got ourselves a mighty fine breakfast. Check it out. And a glass of champagne because we're a baller in Vegas. We're a baller. The breakfast of champions. Let's go. Yeah, baby.
Okay, iShowSpeed was not here. I don't think he was here. I think they posted a photo of him that was here. He was here either hours ago or last night, because I've been following his Twitch story, and yeah, he's not in Vegas anymore. So we are going to now go to Caesars. We gotta go meet up with the girls, and we're going shopping, I guess, but I just want to see the sights, so let's go.
All right, let's go see the sights. Get ready for some good visuals of Las Vegas, everybody. So we started our walk leaving Resorts World and we crossed the street past Encore and the Wynn. You can see Encore right there. We're on the other side of it. And we kept walking down. There's the Palazzo on the left. And we got to some Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm kidding. It's not Pirates of the Caribbean. It was Senor Frogs. Senor Frogs and the ship here. Pretty cool, right? Had people going by in some cool cars. It was a beautiful day on the Las Vegas Strip. Look, we got the Wynn there. We got Louis Vuitton across the street. There's the Palazzo a little closer. And then across the street from the Palazzo, you've got Treasure Island. There it is. And look at that, there's the Venetian. Look at that clock tower. Just really beautiful building architecture. It's pretty nuts. You can see Harrah's behind the buildings here in the background. This is a view of both the Palazzo and the Venetian, and a Denny's and a White Castle, and a Walgreens, I guess. Look at all these spots. Look at them all. And then here we have the Hard Rock that's being built. Yes, they're building a Hard Rock Las Vegas. Here was the construction site for it. We walked right by. And then here's Harrah's. Harrah's is another casino in Las Vegas. Check it out. Pretty massive. And then, of course, there was lots of shopping. Check this out. This led us into a little shopping center, which we're going to get into in a second here. What was it called? The Shops at the Forum or something like that? Something like that. Somebody from Vegas will know what I'm talking about, but just look at this fountain. Isn't that crazy? There it is. The Forum Shops. The Forum Shops. That's where we were looking for. That's where we had to get to for the shopping. And then I just took a minute here to appreciate my surroundings because, let's be honest, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All the detail that they put into designing these things like this fountain, the architecture, it's just nuts. It's nuts.
Okay, we are going to find the Coach store because I gotta get Kimberly a gift. We're gonna find the Coach store. I think. I hope. Let's try.
All right, so a nice man said this would be the secret entrance, and yeah, we're in. There they are, the Forum Shops. We're in. We went in through the casino, and here we go. We're going to go and find the Coach store. It was literally right around the corner here to the left. You can see it right there. So we started walking around. There was so much to explore. Check this out. Just look at this room. Isn't it beautiful? Like, wow, it's nice. Then they had this nice little place to eat, super decorated. Look at the ceiling. They've got the clouds painted on the ceiling and everything. And they just had fancy shop after fancy shop. I didn't even know half of these places to shop at because they were like super luxury. It was stuff I had just not even heard of. I'm looking at these names now and a lot of it I just don't know. Look at that. Look at the design there on that like Roman column thing. Just so cool. There's a Louis Vuitton, and you'll notice tons of other designer brands in the store. There's a Miri. Yeah, just lots of them here. Michael Kors. Yeah, we were really taking it all in, walking around, and this place was huge. They had a Carmine's as well. Shout out to Carmine's, one of the best places to eat. And it was big. Like, we were walking for a while, maybe like a mile or two, just seeing shop after shop. They had this cool one with these robots. Well, they're Transformers, technically. Bumblebee! Hello, young man. Bumblebee, hello. So we were just admiring all this nut stuff. Optimus Prime. They got it all. They got it all. And there were lots of other people out and about like me, just enjoying all the shop. What is this gentle monster? Oh yeah, this thing was weird, man. This was a weird one. Ooh, look at these faces, just like being weird. I don't know what their purpose was. People were very interested in this, but I didn't understand what the purpose was. This place was just busy. I don't even know what this was, but this was like packed. There was like a line to get in, and it looked like they had no product inside. It made no sense. Made absolutely no sense to me, but I put this in here because maybe somebody will know what it is based off of the logo outside the building, right? Anyway, we got a ginger ale. We had to keep on rolling. I was a little hungry, but we persisted. Lots of walking to do, lots of more places to get to. And by that, I just wanted to see all the sights. I just wanted to walk through the whole thing and get as much footage as I could for the vlog. I thought that this would be really interesting footage and content to talk about. And yeah, look how nice it is. So eventually the girls showed up and we met up with them. And then it was time for me to get back to Harrah's, and I wanted to get footage on the way. So we started our trek back. It had been a really good afternoon of exploring Las Vegas.
All right, we're going over to Encore. We're gonna go to dinner. Where are we going? Casa Playa, I think. I think that's where we are. I think so. So yeah, we're gonna go there for dinner. Meeting up with Ali and his fam. Let's go.